Hey everybody, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be an all about me video because I realized that a lot of you guys might not know my backstory and a lot of you guys don't know me personally. So I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about me before I continued on with my videos. So one thing that I think you guys should know about me, I am 14 years old. I have a 3-year-old little sister, and my parents are both Brazilian, so I have all Brazilian family, Brazilian friends. I learned Portuguese first, and I learned English in school, but I was not technically quote-unquote taught Portuguese at like a school or anything. It was just my parents teaching me. So sometimes if I say things wrong, well, you guys who speak English wouldn't know, but sometimes this is for my Brazilian audience, but if you guys see that I'm talking wrong or if I say something a little bit weird, it's just because I wasn't really actually ever taught, so it's just kind of like what I think sounds right, which isn't correct, I guess, but I mean, I think I do pretty well. So I guess I'm fluent in both languages. I learned English in school when I was about 4 or 5 years old, and then of course Portuguese was my first language, but I write in both languages, but my English is a little bit stronger just because I was taught it in school, and my Portuguese I just kind of learned by myself just from hearing and stuff. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. My parents are my biggest influencers. They are my biggest role models and supporters in my music, in my career. They have always loved hearing me sing. They've always tried to push me to be the best that I can be in my music. They are actually the ones who got me started in music. My mom would sing in church, and so just from there I just kind of started hearing her singing, and I would sing along with her, and then I started singing in church when I was 3. And I'll play a little clip for you guys. Singing when I was really young, and I really love singing. It brings me joy. I love writing music as well. It's just a way for me to write down my thoughts, my feelings, things that I feel about God, and I just really love how there is a form of like poetry, really, of art that you can express your feelings. And it's just, I love music. I've always have. I listen to a lot of Christian and
country music. I love country music.
Which is why I've done some country songs in the past. I will definitely be looking into singing more country in the future. I love country music. It's just kind of in my Brazilian roots, I guess. So yeah, those are kind of like a little bit of the family things about me. Also play a bunch of different sports. I played softball, I've played basketball, I've done soccer. I'm currently right now playing volleyball, but I have dabbled in a little bit of like every sport, gymnastics, swimming. So I kind of like that I'm a little bit athletic, I guess you could say. And I also like music, so I feel like I get the best of both worlds, of the athletic side and the musical side. So I really love that I can do that. Another thing about me is that I was born in Massachusetts, and I lived there till I was about 10 months old. Then I moved to Florida we lived there till I was about 5 years old, and then we moved to Washington. I live about an hour away from Seattle, and I live actually in like a mountain area. We kind of live in what we like to call a little mountain. So it's kind of like in the middle of the woods, and we chop wood in the summer and we burn it in the winter. We used to have 17 chickens here at our house, and it's really fun that we have a big open area all to ourselves. We live on 19 acres. I don't know how much that is in like Brazilian acres, but I'll say it down below because not off the top of my head right now, I don't know. But so yeah, so it's really fun that I get to live here. We chop wood in the summer, and like I said, we burn it in our wood fireplace in the winter because in Seattle there isn't a lot of snow, like in the city, I guess. But where I live, there's a lot of snow, so sometimes we can get trapped in like at our house. So it's good to have wood just for like extra resources, and yeah, so it's really fun that I get to do that. Another thing is that as you can see, I'm currently in my home studio. It's actually not complete yet. There's some finishing touches that we still need to do. And if you haven't already checked out my building my home studio videos, make sure you check that out. I'll have the card up above and the link in the description. It's super fun, like seeing the studio come together. This area used to not be what it is right now. It used to be really messy. There was a bunch of furniture down here because of my mom's business. She works in staging, and my dad in construction, so they kind of worked together on that, and they moved my mom moved her furniture to another part, so I could have this area all to myself from my studio. So it's really excited to see that come together. And I am currently, if you guys have checked out my videos, you can tell that I play guitar, I have played ukulele, and I have done one piano video. I used to play violin in 5th and 6th and 7th grade. I haven't played much, but I am planning on starting to play again, and maybe I'll play for you guys too in the future. I started playing guitar about 2 years ago. I was going into 7th grade, and I remember that I had lessons planned for September. And when August came around, I was just super excited to start playing. So I was like, you know what, maybe I'll like start like, you know, learning something so I'm not super like blind when I go into it. And I actually learned a lot in that month just all by myself, just from watching YouTube tutorials, kind of looking at the chord charts and kind of trying to strum along and trying to sing. I remember I had a really hard time when I was first learning, so I understand you guys if you're absolute beginners and you can't play, which is why I'm trying my hardest to make my tutorials super easy for you guys to learn, because I remember watching tutorials too and like trying to play along with them, and some people were super hard to play along with, some people were really easy to play along with, so I've been trying to incorporate all of that into my tutorials. And actually, if you guys have seen my tutorials, make sure to leave comments down below of things that you guys think I can improve on, because I really am doing this for you guys, trying to teach you guys how to play, because I remember how hard it was when I first started. And so when I went into lessons, I kind of knew everything already, so I ended up quitting the lessons and just continuing playing on my own terms and on my own speed. And then I started playing ukulele a couple months ago. I think it was about in quarantine, actually. I was like, you know, I really want to start learning ukulele. It's going to be super easy for me because I already know guitar. So I got the ukulele and I started playing along. And the weekend that I got my ukulele, I posted my first video, which is this is Amazing Grace. So I posted that. I kind of struggled with it a little bit because the chords are so different. Like, if you guys don't play ukulele or guitar, you won't understand this, but like G on ukulele is D on guitar, like the shape. So I always get super confused, and sometimes I'll play like D on like guitar, and it's just super confusing. I get lost all the time, but I really like that I get to play the two instruments. And then I started learning piano like a month ago, or like I started kind of playing it, and I just don't really know how to play it yet, so I just kind of play the single chords, but I'm planning on starting lessons or trying to get something better because I'm tired of just playing the single chords. If you guys haven't watched my piano video, I'll also leave it up above on the cards and down in the description. And I think I'm doing pretty well, honestly, for being a beginner. Learned a month ago, so yeah. So if you guys play piano, make sure to leave in the comments down below how well I'm playing. I'd really like to hear from you guys. So yeah, you guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and learning a little bit more about me. If you guys have any questions at all, make sure to leave them down in the comment section. If you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. I post videos on Saturday, videos like this one. I will be continuing posting them. I will also do a Q&A in the future, so make sure to leave your questions down in the comment section. If you also want, you can DM me on Instagram. I will leave my Instagram down below. Make sure to add me on Facebook. Also, if you guys have any song requests or tutorial requests that you guys would like to hear, make sure to also leave them down in the comment section below. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, wherever or whenever you're watching this. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.